What's up, folks? Reed with Lost Freight here for a very simple demo video / explanation of our platform. This is not scripted. Bear with me, okay? First and foremost, what is Lost Freight? It is a platform for carriers to share their capacity information. You need to make this easy, okay? You need to be sharing your capacity. You need to be sending it out to as many people as you can. You need eyeballs on your capacity information. You need brokers to have this information at their fingertips so that they can go out and find you loads, okay? If you have a couple brokers you work with regularly, then you need to be equipping them with this info. And if you don't have people you work with regularly, then you need to start trying to get some. Because if all you do is just post your truck on DAT or on Insert Load Board or on Truck Stop or whatever, then you are doing yourself a massive disservice, because anybody who works at a brokerage knows that the best freight brokers have is never posted on load boards. Plain and simple. It just isn't. Okay? It's booked internally by reps with carriers they have relationships with. All right? So your goal needs to be to establishing relationships. That needs to be your goal. All right? And it is possible. It is possible, but it takes work, and you need to have strategy. And Lost Freight is constructed with this strategy, with this goal in mind. All right? And what underlies the strategy is just making it very simple for brokers to understand where you have trucks, and then targeting them and, essentially engaging with them and putting this information in front of them and constantly reminding them that, hey, I'm a carrier, I have trucks, here they are, let's work. Okay, so that's what this is meant to do. Great. So we're logged into a demo profile right now, and I'm going to show you how you share your capacity using Lost Freight. All right, great. I'm going to go into our dashboard here. This is what you see when you're logged in. We're going to go to the capacity section. Okay, so this is your truck list. Think of this as literally where you have trucks, where you want to send them. So this demo profile has all these trucks. These are all the locations that they need freight in. This is where they want to send them. All right, date, simple. So you just keep this up to date. So let's say, for example, we've got this Dallas truck tomorrow. Maybe we took a load to, I don't know, Miami, right? We got paid well. We want to go to Miami. He's going to be there on the 3rd now. Now we've got this truck in Boston today that we need to cover. We covered that. Maybe it's going to be in, I don't know, Dallas on Friday, all right? Updated, great. Now we've got this truck on the 3rd that we want to send from Dallas to Richmond. Great. Maybe we booked the truck. Got a load right to Richmond. Now we're going to have a truck in Richmond 2 days after that. So, great. Maybe we want to do that. Done. Got it. So, this is where you keep your truck list up to date, essentially. You can do this on your phone. You can do it on the computer. Awesome. So, this is where you keep your info up to date. Now, let's talk about how brokers receive this info. So, there's two sources. The first is a public profile, which is essentially just a shareable link, okay? You get to that by going to here. So this is a permanent link that anyone who has this link can come to and access your truck list. So if you have an engaged set of brokers, just send them this link, have them bookmark it, and tell them, hey, I'm going to keep this list up to date. Don't call me and ask me where my trucks are anymore. You don't need to do that. Come to this link, immediately start looking for loads, call me with load offers. All right, great. So that's for engaged brokers. As you keep your list up to date, like I just was, those changes will take place in effect or in real time. So a broker who's sitting on this page will see those happen in real time. Great. So that's way number one, that brokers consume capacity info. Way number two, email, truck list. So I'm back on our dashboard. I'm back on this page that we just looked at. The send capacity button right here. You press this, you can build an email list here of brokers. And earlier when I was talking about if you don't have brokers you work with regularly, you need to. One strategy that a lot of our customers have been employing with great success is going through their email for a year. We've had people go back 2 years, find every broker email that you've worked with, and the person, they didn't offend you, they treated you with respect, they paid you well, they seemed like a decent people. You take their email, you add them to this list, okay? And then you start blasting them a truck list. And you would be shocked at the loads that are out there that you don't ever have access to by posting on load boards, because a lot of people just don't look there, right? So you need to be proactive, you need to be getting in front of people, and you need to be making it just easy for them to know where you have trucks. This tool does that. It delivers a truck list to an email. So I've got my emails in here, right? I'm going to send this out. Couple buttons. Check next to the email you want to send it to, send, right? So if you have 200 emails on here, great. Awesome. Great. These were both delivered, and I'm going to open one of them up, and here we go. So this is what it looks like. So this is what everyone who you send this to is going to receive. They're going to be like, oh, hey, this carrier's got a truck in Michigan on Wednesday. They've got one in Miami on Wednesday. Great. So they're going to be able to just copy and paste this into their system and start looking for loads. Awesome, right? And so if I'm somebody who doesn't know this carrier, maybe I haven't worked with them in a while, it's like I start getting this truck list. This makes my life easier as a broker. I'm going to want to look for loads for this carrier because, like, why I don't, it's a one less call I have to make. And the next call I make off this to you is with knowing where you have trucks and with loads, with offers, right? It's a much easier phone call to make. So this is going to help you get more loads. This is marketing, this is sales, this is a whole new strategy that I don't think enough carriers employ, all right? And really what this is sales for you. This is marketing. You need this list to be long, especially if you don't have relationships. This is how you build them. It's not 100% success rate. It's not a silver bullet. You're going to have to send it to people for days, for weeks before they'll respond in some situations. But guess what? That's how sales and marketing works. Okay? So prepare yourself to work. It's not hard. Add emails to this list. Send them truck lists. Great. It's not hard, but it takes time and you need to be persistent. Okay? And so that's what Lost Freight is. Lost Freight's a tool for you to send out a truck list. It's a tool for you to share your capacity. All right? It's simple. You can do this from your phone. It works perfect on your phone. I have carriers that only use it on their phone. All right? But you need to be proactively sharing this information, and Lost Freight makes that simple. All right? If you have a couple dispatchers, you can invite them here. You can build a team. Right? They can all do this too. That's it. Share capacity. Make it simple. Keep it up to date. Be proactive. Be persistent. Get this info into people's hands. All right? And you will be shocked at who responds, who offers you what loads. People you haven't talked to in years. We have carriers who have not talked to brokers in years. They're re-engaging with them. They're sending them truck lists, and they're getting load offers, and they're starting relationships. This is what you need to be doing in a down market. Do not just sit back. Be proactive. That's what Lost Freight's for. If you have questions, if you have suggestions, if you want to work, we have a 14-day free trial going right now. Right? So how do you do that? You just literally hit this get started button right here. You make a user account, verify your email, put your DOT number in, boom. 14-day free trial, no questions asked, no codes you need to enter, happens by default. That's it. LostFreight.com, hit get started, you're off to the races. Reach out to me if you have any questions. My email is reed@lostfreight.com. That's it. Thanks for tuning in.